Hello and welcome back for what is sure to be one of the biggest moments in this Dorking Wanderers story so far. It's Season 9, Episode 7, and today we try to wrap up promotion to the Championship. We play away at Blackpool, a side that are struggling down in 18th place, probably just about secured survival now. We're 9 points clear with 3 games to go. That's of Ipswich and Sunderland, who are both on 86. So once we seal promotion, we'll also seal the title. All we need is them to drop a point or us to gain a point. The goal difference swing, it's not really that much in the grand scheme of things. 16 difference sounds like a lot, but realistically that's just 3-0 wins for Ipswich and 2-0 defeats for us. And the same for Sunderland as well, they're only 18 behind, so 3 goal defeats could change that round. But we have got a chance here that is undeniably good. We're playing against Accrington in 17th in the penultimate game, and we're getting 5th in the last game, so 3 chances for us to seal promotion and get a title with it as well. So hopefully we'll be able to seal that today. We're back for the moment and we're going to play until we win it. So let's go and head into the first game via the schedule to see how we've got on. But this is going to be a very big episode and I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. So thank you for joining me again as always. I really do appreciate it. If you are looking forward to this big day, please do put a thumbs up on the video. It makes such a difference to how it performs. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe for daily FM20 content. There's going to be plenty of big moments in the next few days. We're going to have an end of season review here. We're likely going to have a transfer special ahead of the Championship season. We're coming towards a thrilling climax in our other series in the season as well. And we're also going to have our first live stream in the next week or so. We're going to have a new series starting on Sunday, which isn't Football Manager related at all. So it is a very big week. There's also over on the podcast channel this Sunday, a network series from FM20 starting. Myself up against my other 2 co-hosts. We're going to play a league season, see who comes out on top. But everything is looking exciting at the moment, and I can't wait to get into this one. So let's go and start by having a look at the schedule, see how we've been getting on since the last episode. We've only played 3 games, of course. 7 points, we couldn't be happier. A 3-2 win away at Bolton. It was tense, we were 3-0 up after 16. I probably got a bit too complacent there. Toured off again with a goal, John Webb getting a brace, but then 2 goals really put us in danger. The last half an hour was backs to the wall. Bolton actually scored in the 95th minute, but it was ruled offside, which was a sigh of relief for us. Otherwise, this wouldn't be happening today. But then against Sunderland came the big moment. After 12 minutes, we were 2-0 down. It was all going wrong. But thankfully, those 2 men came to the rescue again. Toured off on Webb, a minute either side of half-time, put us back on level terms. We went defensive, we went horrible, we went ugly with our tactics. It's not something I do often. Ollie Robinson had made 2 individual errors for the goals, but we nicked the point we needed. It kept that gap to 9 points, and we maintained it with a good win against Lincoln. With 20 to go, Dewsbury Hall equalised. It was an out-of-character performance at the time, but then John Webb to the rescue again. I mean, those 2 boys have done everything for us. Tordoff is going to be leaving at the end of the year. As we mentioned last time out, he's on big money and there's lots of clubs swarming around him. But John Webb, I am pleased to say, is staying next season. He has signed a loan extension till the end of next year, and he's not the only one. Brendan Lindsay has also done the same. He's staying till the end of next season as well. So firepower as we go into the Championship. And Jack Walker, the centre half, he's been here for eons now. Is it 4 years? This is his 4th season, so it'll be 5 years in a row on loan. A brilliant young player. He's been fantastic for us, and again will feature for us in the Championship. So 3 players wrapped up. Holcroft I'm not sure on yet because Peter McLaughlin signed a big new deal. An extra grand a week, and he's here for 2 more full seasons, and he's ready to step into those shoes. So if we win the title today, Maguire, McLaughlin, Thompson, they'll all be starting the last 2 games. But again, having considered we've reduced the wage budget this year, this has been a remarkable achievement. We did have to release Rolando Aaron so we could offer some of those contracts. He is on his way, he's retired, he's moved out on a free, and we're trying to get Alan Tordoff, but I've no idea how it'll work. He's out of contract, he's on 15 grand a week. He's such an important player though, so I'm hoping Sheffield United offer him a new deal, then agree to loan him to us. I think that's the only way we can keep him here. If we go up to the Championship, we can't suddenly afford that money, but he's a winger scoring 1 in 2, 10 assists, 16 goals. It's been a remarkable 34 games for him. So what a signing on deadline day that was at the start of the season. Well done to us, well done to him. What a fantastic performer. But in terms of the league table, it's very simple. We need to make up a point on our rivals. So we gain 1 today, or one of the other 2 drops 1, we're definitely promoted. To win the title, we just need to gain a point on both of our rivals. So both of them drop 1, or us gain a point today. So simply, a point wins us the title. That's what we're looking at here. John Webb is flying in League One, 28 goals. He's the top scorer by a distance. performance, and that's to people like Thompson. He's worth £2.5 million, he's on £6 a week, he's a wonderful player, and I tell you what, if Pompey stay down, that's the sort of person we're looking at, and we won't have the money for it. We're going to have to be a selling club still, and it's going to be the most frustrating thing. Matt Everett's top of the assist charts with 15, and again, he's someone who's got players swarming around him, looking at him. Chesterfield, who are having a good season, of course, but we have got a lot to think about here. The finances look good, we've still got those facilities coming in the summer, so everything's going well, and I'd imagine because Crawley's ground isn't compliant, they'll probably start working on a stadium them too. But secure financial status, who thought we'd ever see that day with Dorking Wanderers? Let's look at the positives there. Dynamics all looking good team cohesion, everything else excellent, so there's nothing else to hold up, is there? Let's get into this Blackpool game, see if we can get promotion, and maybe even do the double whammy, win the title. We just need a point, so let's go and do it. We're away from home against a side that have just about secured their survival. We're heavy favourites, odds on and heavily as well. Former Rangers player James Tavernier's in charge there. Dorking have got the best head-to-head record, one injury apiece, Brendan Lindsay for us. A very card-happy referee today. Wet conditions, good attendance for Blackpool. A defensive formation, woeful form, they've lost 3 on the bounce. We've won 4 of our last 5, and we're going for a fairly consistent team. You could probably name most of it. And Grant Parsons is fit to come back in as well. It's all looking good. So Joe Wilson onto the bench. He's going to replace Tony Cotton, the right back. I think that's the right signing for him. I'd like to take Thompson out, but I haven't got anyone to come in. We've got 4 loanees, so maybe I could. Thompson could be replaced. Moles is going to come into the lineup as well today. He's going to go alongside Matthew Smith. And then we're going to put on Wharton on the bench. He's not played many, but he's done well when he has. He's coming onto the bench for Thompson. And that is our 11 and 18. So it's Ollie Robinson in goal. Barry Cotter the right back. Luke Thomas the left side. With Jack Walker and Grant Parsons reunited at centre half. We've got Moles back to fitness alongside Matthew Smith. Tordoff, Holcroft, Everett the attacking 3. And John Webb on his own up front. Let's hope he can fire us to glory today. In we go. There's nothing else to be said. This is a massive moment in the series. We need to get at least a point today, or we'll be watching the other games very, very closely. We've got a reunion in this one. Jake Hughes, the left back for Blackpool. He was obviously our backup for a while. I'm sure we sold him somewhere else. We sold him to Walsall, then he moved on to Blackpool. So he's had a really good spell in League 2 and now he's a League 1 player. You can't begrudge him that he's developed late, but they've got a few regens in the team, a few young players, but it's fairly experienced to be honest. They've got 3 or 4 still in that spine, so there's no doubt that they're going to have the know-how. We're going to ask the lads to do it for the fans. It's such an important day for them. So let's give the fans and give them a good performance. It's a big match for us. What can we do? Let's go through the tunnel interview. We don't have them very often. You know it's a big day now. The lads are first. They've got a chance to win the title. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. But into the first half we go. Let's see if we can get over the line. Ipswich in the lead already as Tordoff has a free kick. Hits the woodwork. Oh, that would have been the one to start us off. Bolton beating Bradford, that's irrelevant to us. We're seeing the Ipswich and Sunderland results. Ipswich 1-0 up away from home at Southend. Sunderland 0-0 with Wigan. The fact we're competing with these two sides for the title is enough. And the fact we're beating them is remarkable. Here's Cotter on the right hand side. Been a quiet 25 minutes, but don't forget this result is fine. We don't really want to wait on it though. Moles finds Matthew Smith 25 yards out. Shoots just wide of the post. It was a bit of a tiddler. It was never really going in. And with half an hour gone, it remains goalless. Corner kick, 2 minutes to the break, into the back post. John Webb's headed in. 29th league goal of the season. You absolute beauty. It looks like we're going to win it now. What a time to score as well. And let's have a look at the other results. Sunderland and Ipswich both winning, but it does not matter one bit if we get the win. Even a draw's a good result. So having that lead at half time's brilliant. And John Webb, as is so often the case, is the man. Matt Everett with another assist. They're both extending the lead at the top there. So we're going to ask the lads not to get complacent. Fingers crossed they'll respond. And into the second half, we're just 45 minutes from the title. Well, 20 minutes to go. It's almost gone how we wanted this half. Absolutely no highlights at all. Barry Cotter wins it back. Tordoff's on the counter. He's had an awful game, actually. No idea where that's come from. He's been the star, but he's just run a length for the pitch and put it wide. He's going to come off now. His rating's a 6.0. I cannot remember the last time we saw that. He's going to be replaced. Craig Maguire, the youngster's coming on for him. A winger on support. I'm sure he'll do a job out there for now. He's going to be on for the last 20 minutes. Stefan Moles just coming back to fitness. So Matthew Smith to swap with him and Cole McKinnon back on as the playmaker, just as we have in recent games. And with 20 to go, we've still got that lead and we're edging ever closer to that title. 10 minutes left, we've got a corner with Everett. He's gone transparent. What's happened to our players? Half of them are transparent now. What a weird time for that to happen. We're not going to be able to make some of these out. He's out to Everett. His kit's disappeared. Has anyone seen this? Maguire's got the ball. He's going to cut it in. Webb scores. He's not got a kit, but he's managed to score the goal. I have no idea what's going on here. John Webb has doubled the lead. We have sealed promotion. We have won the title. And John Webb has somehow managed to lose his kit there. But with 5 minutes to go, let's go and get the last sub on. Holcroft replaced by Peter McLaughlin. He deserves to enjoy this occasion too. And hopefully for the next highlight, they've all got their kits back. Matthew Smith delivers. They have, as Webb nearly gets his hat-trick. Headed straight into the arms of Palmer. And we can start to celebrate now. It's a party. It's happy times. No worries in the world. Although having said that, they've gone free on the left here, Blackpool. What on earth's happened there? The defence has parted. McIntyre crosses, headed to Smith. Oh, he's got there. What a save, Ollie Robinson. Made mistakes against Sunderland, but he's redeemed himself today. That's an unbelievable save. Keneally into the back post, well held by Robinson. That's about it, guys. You can start to celebrate promotion now. Jake Hughes on the front foot again. Blackpool throwing everything at it. Parsons heads away to McKinnon though. McLaughlin finds Everett. Just keep the ball. There's no need for anything else. Matt Smith fires it through. McLaughlin's free. He's got a man over on the right. Goes alone. No, what an effort that is. Just wide of the post. He ran the length there. It was brilliant attacking play. We're into stoppage time though. Blackpool have got the attack. There's no need for us to worry though. We know the title's done. We can draw this game and everything's fine. Kennedy crosses in. Back post headed in by Gordon. And just to be safe, we're going to go balanced. We're going to go time wasting. Drop that tempo. We're also going to slow the pace down in possession. But I'm still not worried. We can't concede two now. And we know the title's done. There we go then. The full-time whistle's gone and the trophy presentation's taken place. A bit of a shame they didn't wait for the last home game. But what a moment for Dorking Wanderers. 4 years in League One and we have finally made it to the Championship. Our 10th season will start in the second tier of English football. I'm sure we'll have some stadium news. We'll be increasing our facilities, increasing our finances. This is where the series takes off. John Webb, the hero, reaches 30 goals for the season. We're so proud of these lads. What a wonderful season it's been. The change in tactic, the attacking displays have worked. Even some of the players that were poor today, like Tordoff, has been a hero throughout so often. And 98 points with 2 to go. We could break the 100-point barrier. We'll be making changes, of course, so the likes of youngsters attacking midfielder McLaughlin, left-back Thompson will get their game time, but I still fancy them to get a result somewhere. Both the other two won, you've got to give them their fair dues. They did their job to try and keep it alive. But 9 messages in the inbox, and I'm sure a lot of these will be praised. We clinched the League One title, remarkable performance as well. The budget, $6.5 million on transfers. Tordoff might not be written off just yet. We're praised by the supporters, we're praised by the board, we're giving out the medals. There's so many good performers there. There's probably some missing out who deserve one. In terms of our legacy, we're being deemed iconic now. Does that mean we've gone into the club icon section? We have. We're just one away from the legends with Mark White. He got the first 13 promotions. We're trying to get the last 5. And it looks like we're not a million miles away now. I'm so proud of that. Moles and Smith still in the favoured personnel. There's so many good names there. And John Webb won't be far behind at this rate. 34 years of age, a brilliant performance and a brilliant promotion as well. And we've won promotion to the Championship 3 years ahead of schedule. And John Webb is the man who fired us to the glory. With superb in front of goal, we've got to go and praise him. He's going to win the Golden Boot this year too. And Matt Everett's going to get the top assist ranking. So what a moment to celebrate. What a bunch of heroes. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of the season. What you thought of that performance as well. And of course, you've got to start letting me know now. What do we need to do for the Championship season? I've already pre-agreed 2 transfers. I'm not going to show you them today, but there's 2 more of those youngsters from big clubs. We'll meet them in the first episode of the transfer special. They're pre-prepared as part of our end of season review, so we'll talk about why we've signed them in that one. What we're going to do for now though, as we enjoy the league table, we're going to go and play the last 2 games of the season off camera. We'll be back in a couple of days time with our usual end of season review. We'll reflect on the end of season performance of all the lads, go through the average ratings, who's been the stars, anyone that may have disappointed. I'm sure that list will be very short. But we have sealed the title ahead of massive clubs such as Ipswich and Sunderland. We're back on the move up the leagues after a little bit of stuttering in this 3rd tier of English football. We've still got those facilities getting planned. Everything's moving at the right pace now. They're pleased with everything. We're really moving forward. I'm so excited for where this is going. We're out of contract at the end of next season, that's a bit of a worry. I might even go and ask for a contract now. They're not going to say no, are they? The manager performance is A. Why it's not A+, I don't know. What more can we do? They're concerned about the defeat against Shrewsbury. Let's have a bit of perspective, shall we? The team report is something I'll be paying a lot of attention to. I want to look at the squad depth and the assistant reports, something we've got to pay attention to next season. So you can see certain positions like the left wing, we're really short of quality. And going into the Championship, we've got to be aware of that. So a busy summer to come. A lot of these lads will get their chance though, and I'm really excited for where things are going. So Championship football next season, an end of season review in between in a couple of days time, and then we'll have the Championship transfer special. That'll be in 4 days, so something to look forward to on Saturday next week. Instead of the regular football while we're in lockdown, we will have a big transfer special, so please do come and join me for those episodes. In the meantime, we've got a thrilling climax coming from the head coach. We've also got a new series starting on Sunday where we talk about real football stadiums. Any football fans who are missing out, hopefully you can get involved in that one. And then on Sunday over on the podcast channel, we'll have the start of our FM network save. I'm really looking forward to that. It's something we've never done before, so please do come and check that one out too. But thank you for joining me again. If you did enjoy this episode, that brilliant performance to seal the title, please do put a thumbs up on it. The one thing we're looking forward to, and we will feature in the review episode next time, is have Staines managed to get promotion. We've got 5 lads out there on loan. If we can get them to the National League South, it will really help us next year. And you can see that a few of them are involved in the squad already. So fingers crossed they'll get over the line. Good luck to Staines Town moving forward. In the Isthmian Premier, they've got to do it. So let's see if they get promoted too. But either way, it's been a brilliant season. So many ups and downs along the way. People like Mason Saxon moving on for 4 million. But it didn't deter us. We still got over the line. Returning legend Barry Cotter helped us out. What a performer he's been so far. 7.09 average rating. He's improving. He's doing everything we've asked. So many people contributing to this success. Unfortunately, a few of them will be casualties in a summer. We have to prepare and be fair for next season. We can't treat the Championship with disrespect or it will spit us out and throw us back down. So we've got to be very careful with that. But if you haven't already, please subscribe for the daily content. We've mentioned all the series coming up. There's some new bits coming on Sunday, of course. So please do keep your eyes peeled for those. Turn the notification bell on so you get regular updates when the episodes release. Every day at 4:30 we'll have more content. There's a few other bits coming out as well soon. And of course, as I mentioned, we'll have our FM network save on the podcast on Sunday. There's a link to the matchday vlogs from that series in the meantime. Make sure you go and check those out if you're missing real football. But a big thanks for watching this one and your continued support with the series. Championship football, here we come. And hopefully I'll see you next time for the end of year review as we prepare for life in England's second tier.